you today?
Hello, how are you?
Good, good, good. Nice seeing you again. Nice meeting
Yes.
you, Jacob. Talk to me a little bit. You've had a nice run with the show, which is unprecedented to have this many seasons.
Yeah.
Talk about how much you have learned, not just your characters, but you as an artist, being able to be on a show and, being able to contribute to Black culture in that way. Let's start with you, Jacob.
It's been incredible. Just to see the impact this show has had on our community and our fans. Um, Also as well as an artist, learn how a show works. To be on a show this long and to come to set and understand that we are not the only people that really bring this to life. There's so many people behind the camera that get this thing going every season. The grips and cameras
Yeah.
and the DPs and the producers and the writers and location scouts and it's so many people to thank for the reason we've gotten this far.
Yeah.
And we're extremely grateful. We talk about it all the time. We all, I remember early on, like, I mean, this might be the last thing, or this might be, and then we're just living into this space of just longevity, and that's been a beautiful thing for us.
Absolutely grateful. I mean, this entire experience has been life-changing, life-altering, in the best ways. It has expanded my artistry, along with, I mean, at the same time, in order to do that, it has expanded my life and deepened my well of empathy of understanding the human experience, being a part of such a show that's so grounded in the human experience.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, your storyline has been, I think you've done something, I think, really brave as an artist to the love affair that you've had on the show. It's a topic I think is super, super important for us here in the Black community because we don't speak honestly we talk about sex, but sexuality is kind of like we tap dance around it. You know what I mean? We have very colorful words. What do you want to say to other actors? Because I think, it's straight actors can play gay. We've had gay actors be straight, right? And then we find out 20 years later that they had to hide who they were. What do you want to say to other artists? Because I think at the end of the day is we resonate with human stories, right? And we resonate with people that are like, well, I'm afraid of what it's going to do to my career. How are people going to look at me? What do you want to say to those folks?
Well, I think first you need to ask yourself, what type of artist do you aspire to be? If there are people that you aspire to walk the footsteps of, there's lots of documentaries on all of our great actors that have come before us that Jacob and I stand on their shoulders. Some of them we get to work with on the show currently. But I think you need to ask the question, what type of artist do you want to be? And it's okay to know, and you need to set your boundaries on what you can do, because at the end of the day, to be an actor is to decenter yourself and to allow whatever that character is to inside of your life and to tell their truth without judgment as best as you can. And it's if you want to tell the truth and be honest, you need to be honest with yourself to know how far you're willing to go, how much of a vessel you're willing to allow yourself to be. For me, I've always felt myself in a sense of calling as a messenger in some ways from a musical standpoint. Now, jumping into this new medium as in film and television, I want to do work that's impactful. I want to do work that represents who we are as a humanity in totality. And if there's a role that presents itself that resonates with me on that human experience on that level, and I feel that there's a challenge or a challenge there, or some type of something that shakes my spirit, usually I lean more to it, because I value the knowledge of understanding those that are not like me. And that's the opportunity we get to portray many different types of people who think or love or but just different.
Yeah.
And I think that's the journey of a true artist, is to reflect the times and in a sense, hopefully hold space to have the conversation on how we can be better, especially in our community, how we can be better for each other and hold space and protection and love for each other.
Jacob, also what I love is that we're getting to have stories about Chicago from people from Chicago that show working class people other than the stereotype.
Yeah.
So what is it that you've learned, that you want people to take away? Because, we have it now with the movie We Grow Now. We have it where people are saying people in Chicago are amazing. Stop falling for the okie doke, in other words,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think Chicago, the Chi speaks for not only Chicago, but many different urban neighborhoods throughout the world. This is a reflection of all those neighborhoods, and I think that's why we can go to New York or go to Atlanta or go to California, and people resonate with the people and the characters, and it's been huge. It's been a huge impact on our fans and on our culture. We just extremely excited to be able to have that voice, and speak for them, and give them a perspective and give them a voice, and so they can be seen. It's all about being seen.
The Chi is a love letter. And this is brought to all of us by Lena Waithe and Common, who are Chicago natives, and the majority of our cast are Chicago natives. So this is paying homage to that experience, but the groundedness of it, the well-roundedness of our writers, I think that's what allows it to be so mainstream, that all walks of life, if allowed, if you allow the experience, you will find some commonality and be able to reflect.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys, and congratulations and best of luck with your next chapter. Excited to see what you guys are going to do next.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.